welcome to today's Starseed Healing Circle and happy 11/11. Having said that, these healing sessions are all timeless, so you can do these at any time. So in today's session, we are doing an energetic recalibration, and I think that's all we need to say, really. Let's dive in. Let's go with our tune-in. So we're tuning in with 11/11. No surprises there. So the 11/11 portal. Take a moment to close your eyes. Take a few nice slow deep breaths in and out. And just become clear about what it is that you would like to work on in today's session. What would you like to let go of? What would you like to release? What would you like to heal? What would you like to bring into your life? Once you are clear about what you want and need in today's session, gently open your eyes and allow your eyes to rest on the light code, or trace the light code with your eyes so that the light code becomes a labyrinth for the eyes. So I like to just trace from one direction all the way through to the other end, and then I reverse it. No need to translate or interpret or understand. Just focus on your goal. What is it that you would like to receive, heal, let go of, bring into your life in today's session? Whatever you choose to focus on is going to color the work that we do. And so you'll find if you do this session again with a different goal and different intention, you will find new insights and new aha moments through the session. So really important to have a good, clear goal. Stay here as long as you need. So as I mentioned, in today's session, we are doing an energetic recalibration, and we have 7 hand positions we are going to cover. I have dowsed already to see which hand positions, which placements. On your side, you don't need to interpret or translate or understand what we are holding or where. It's not following any traditional placements that you may be aware of. And with each hold, we will have something that we normally do with our left hand and our right hand at the same time. And we will do a breath work or breathing technique at the same time while focusing on an emotion and whatever else comes up. Okay, so what we're basically doing here, just shortly, is basically we're scrambling the energy around whatever it is that is causing us stress. So we've got a goal and intention. That goal and intention is causing us stress, and we want to release the stress. If we release the stress, it opens you up to whatever it is that you are focusing on for your goal and intention. Okay, so I'll talk you through each position as we get to it, so that we are clear. And then what we'll do is I'll talk you through, we'll do it, I'll talk you through, we'll do, and we'll work our way through all 7 hand positions. So let's go. Okay, so our first one, we are going to use, the one hand is going to be 3 fingers together. Where's my camera? Camera. 3 fingers together like that, and we are going to place that onto the inside of the arm there. Now, for ease of just visually, wherever I've got the right hand, I put the instructions next to the right hand, which means the right hand position is where the W times 3 prayer mission is. That's going to be your right hand, which is going to be placed on your left arm. And the eye that we have in the left palm is where you're going to be looking. So you're going to have your hand in front of you. You can have your right hand is going to be holding the points, and your palm is going to be out in front of you. You can lift it if you need to, and you're going to look at your palm of your left hand. Imagine you are beaming with your third eye onto there. So you're actually looking with your third eye, because you can do this with your eyes closed. The emotion that's coming up for this particular position is prayer, and it's in relation to mission. So you may want to pause the recording for a moment and just think about what this means for you in relation to your goal. Now, it does not necessarily have to be right now. This prayer could be from when you were 3 years old, or when you were 5 years old, or whatever. So when you think prayer in relation to mission, in relation to your goal, what is the absolute first thing that comes to mind? It could be a real event, or it could just be a thought. That's what we want to hold on to. So by doing this, we are accessing that part of the brain. And I want you to just think about that. The breath that we're going to do, there's going to be 3 breaths, and it's going to be a whistle. And it doesn't matter if you cannot whistle. If you can't whistle and you just go, that's also okay. But it is about the shape of the mouth, having the mouth slightly rounded, and having a very slow and steady exhalation. If you just go, it's not always steady. So we want to try and whistle. Okay. Oh, good luck with myself as well. I'm not the world's best whistler, but that's what we're going to do right now. So, right hand, fingers together, index finger, middle finger, and thumb. That is sitting on the wing of the arm. Okay, so right in the bend. Palm in front of you so that you can see it. So you can lift it up if you want to, or you can just have it low down. Imagine your third eye is beaming to that. Think of the emotion prayer, or what emotion prayer brings up for you in relation to mission. And we're going to do 3 whistling breaths. So exhale all the air out of your lungs. Inhale. Whistle. Inhale in your own time. Inhale. Let go. Position 1 is done. Next one. So now we will have our right hand is going to go onto the left hip. Right hand will have all 5 of our fingers together. So all 5 of them together. The tips of the fingers are going to point to your hip. Your left hand, palm closed, fingers all together, that's going to rest on your solar plexus. So your solar plexus just under the ribs and on the soft part of the tummy. The emotion we have here is implode, which means something that sort of collapses in on itself, or like an explosion, but it goes in. Implode, and it's in relation to intention. So where is your intention imploding in relation to your goal? Pause the recording here if you need some time. Maybe write down what this means for you. Implode in relation to intention, in relation to your goal. We have an interesting one over here. The breath we're going to do, there's 5 breaths for this particular one, is the lion breath. So this one, you just have to like make sure no one's there to see you or watch you. It's going to go like this. Inhale through the nose. Your exhalation is going to go through an open, relaxed mouth. So you're going to drop your jaw down, and you're going to stick your tongue out. Imagine you're putting your tongue right down on the floor. So stretch the tongue, and you're going to make like a sound coming from the back of your throat that's going to go. Eyes are going to go out as big as you possibly can. If you want to, as you inhale, close your eyes, and as you exhale, open your eyes big, and doesn't have to be a very long breath, it can be quite short. Okay, so right hand, all the fingers together, tips of the fingers on the left hip, open hand on the left, that's going to go onto your solar plexus. Think about implode in relation to intention, in relation to your goal. Exhale all the air out of your lungs. Inhale, eyes closed. Open up. In. In. Two more. One more. Relax. Done. Next point. Okay. Next one, we are going to use our right hand, fingers together, palm up. That's going to go onto the left shoulder. And your left hand also, palm, that's going to go onto the side of your leg. So between your knee and your hip bone on the side of the leg. So that's on the fascia lata, that tendon that goes from your glute down to the side of your knee. You're going to put your hand palm like that over there. The emotion that we have here is guidance, and it's in relation to athletic ability. Now, athletic ability here is not necessarily talking about current space, because usually athletic ability is associated in this instance to school. So school usually takes us back to school times. Now, athletic ability, again, I don't know what that would mean for you, and especially in relation to this goal, but just feel into that guidance. When you feel guidance, do you feel that in relation to your goal you have guidance, or perhaps the guidance make you feel a certain way? Do you need guidance? How does athletic ability fit in with this story, and how does it fit in with your goal? Okay, pause this recording if you need more time to think about what this means to you. Here, with all of these emotions, it's not necessarily about the emotion itself or the word like guidance. It's more about the feeling you get. So when I say guidance in relation to athletic ability, what feeling does it conjure up for you inside your body? Even though it makes absolutely no sense, just jot that down. Okay, right hand and left hand, both of them is going to be palms with fingers together. Right hand onto the left shoulder, left hand onto the side of the leg. We have 3 lion breaths over here as well, so you know what you're doing over here. Exhale, close your eyes. Inhale. Exhale with the lion's breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Relax. Point number 3 is done. Point number 4. Both hands are going to be palms, fingers together. Your left hand is going to go behind the head, and the right hand is going to go onto your sacral chakra, just below the navel. Here we are doing a box breath. So a box breath is going to be an inhale, hold, exhale, hold, inhale, hold, exhale, hold, each for the same count. We are going to inhale for 5, hold for 5, exhale for 5, and then hold for 5 before we inhale again, and we're doing 3 of those. The emotion that we have here is still, as in quiet or calm, and it's in relation to zeal or enthusiasm. How does still or stillness fit in with your goal or your intention? And how does zeal fit in with that? So zeal with still, so still in relation to zeal, perhaps your zeal or enthusiasm is quiet in relation to the goal. What does this mean for you? Just jot that down, pause the recording here if you need to. Okay, so it doesn't matter how long you spend, the deeper you can feel whatever the emotion or feeling is that's happening within the body, the deeper the healing that we can get here. Okay, so let's go. Left hand, all the fingers together, right hand, all the fingers together. Left hand behind the head, and then the right hand on the sacral. We're going to exhale all the air out of your lungs. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And back to normal breathing. Next one. Number 5. Okay, so left hand, you're going to have all your fingers together. So you're going to have to curl your fingers a little bit so that all your fingertips are sitting in a row. That we're going to place onto the sternum. So sort of between your heart chakra and the throat chakra. So fingertips all together pointing in. Okay, and then with one finger, doesn't matter which finger, I'm just going to use index finger, that's going to go behind the right ear on the mastoid process. Okay, so you're going to hold like that. Our emotion here is pay, or to pay, and it is in relation to speaking up. So how does pay in relation to speaking up tie in with your goal and intention for today? And again, when you hear the word pay or to pay, what feeling comes up for you within your body, and where is that? And if you add to that speaking up, what does that mean for you in relation to your goal? So pause this recording if you need to. Again, the deeper you can get into the emotions, the better. Okay, so for this particular one, this is a nice easy one when it comes to breath. We are doing a long, slow, deep breathing. You can do this in your own time. So long, slow, deep breathing means we want to get long and slow and deep. You basically want to, as you inhale, push your belly out a little bit, allow your lungs to open up, drop your diaphragm. And as you inhale, you pull your navel in and up a little bit, and you squeeze the lungs and you get all the breath out. So I will do some long, slow, deep breathing in my own time. You may find that your breath is a little bit shorter than mine. That's okay. Your long, slow, deep breathing is as long as you can get it. Okay, left hand, all the fingers together on the sternum between your throat and your heart. Okay, one finger on the mastoid process behind the right ear. Exhale all the air of your lungs. Close your eyes. Inhale in your own time. Exhale. 4. 3. 2. 1. Okay, all done. Point number 6. Doing all the fingers together. So 5 and 5, and then our fingertips are going to come together. Okay, here we're also going to do a long, slow, deep breathing. We're doing 6 rounds in this particular position. Our emotion here, oh, not D, it should be an E, is irrational. And it's in relation to discipline. Irrational in relation to discipline. What does irrational in relation to discipline mean to you in relation to your goal? Pause this recording, make a note of it, just to get some understanding or some clarity. Feel what it feels like within the body. Let's go. 6 rounds. So fingertips together like that, tips of the fingers together, and you can just rest your hands on your lap while your fingertips are touching. So we're creating that short circuit. Think about irrational in relation to discipline. Exhale all the air out of your lungs. You can close your eyes. Inhale, 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. Okay, you can release your point. Open your eyes. Last point. Okay, right hand is going to go onto the shoulder in the back, onto the left shoulder. Left hand, palm together, that's going to go onto the right hip. So we're doing this sort of crossover maneuver. The emotion that we have here is fear of hunger. Fear of hunger. And it is in relation to empowerment. Fear of hunger in relation to empowerment. What does fear of hunger mean to you in relation to your goal? And empowerment, what does that mean for you? Okay, so pause the recording here if you need to, and just feel where this feels. Fear of hunger in relation to empowerment in relation to your goal. Our breath we're going to be doing here, there's 3 breaths, is going to be open mouth, open relaxed mouth, and we're going to breathe in and out through the mouth. So no nose breathing for this particular one. Okay, so let's go. Right hand and left hand both is going to be palms, fingers together. Right hand is going to go onto the shoulder in the back. Left hand crosses over the body and is sitting on the right hip. Okay, let's go. Exhale all the air of your lungs. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And that's it. Let go. we have finished all of our points. Okay, let's just lock that in. I like to lock in with the middle finger on the mastoid process behind the ears. Just a light pressure, press, hold, and that is it. Okay, so I checked in with the, where's my cards? I checked in when I put the card back into the pack. That's very clever. What our homework is for today, and our card, there it is, that came up is the 16-7. So this is all about spiritual energy. So the image here is of two arrows pointing down through a line. So the top part is the spiritual world, the bottom part is the mundane world or the earthly world. So we're channeling our soul energy down into this physical reality. Okay, so homework wise or focus wise for the coming week, what we want to do is we want to focus on ways that you can bring your spirituality or spiritual energy into this physical relation or world or wherever we are here. I'm going to read you the affirmation for this particular energy. I am love. I give love and I accept love. For I am spirit and I radiate the love of my soul. I am love. I give love and I accept love, for I am spirit and I radiate the love of my soul. I am love, I give love, and I accept love, for I am spirit and I radiate the love of my soul. Okay, so this is our affirmation that we're going to be using. From a homework perspective, what you want to do is you want to find ways that you can express your spiritual nature. So whatever, however that may be. You want to do anything that's going to be heart opening. So working to do any work to do with authenticity, vulnerability, and things like that. Remember, authenticity, vulnerability, you don't have to be vulnerable to the entire world. You can choose who you want to be vulnerable with. It's really about stepping into your own authentic self. So there may be some shadow work involved for that as well. Books, if you wanted to read any books, is basically any autobiography where a person is really bearing their soul or they are inspiring in some way, shape, or form. Anywhere where the approach to life can be safe and rewarding. So this could really be any autobiography, anywhere where someone is writing about their life story. If you are at your wits' ends and you don't know what to choose, what immediately comes up for me is Shirley MacLaine's book called Out on a Limb. Out on a Limb by Shirley MacLaine. It's really a story about her becoming aware of spirituality and how she's marrying the spiritual practice and spiritual journey with her career and also with what she does and how she lives life. But what I loved about Out on a Limb is that she was real, authentic. She gave it as it was. There's some funny moments, there's some interesting moments. It's just a really fabulous read. If you haven't read it yet, there's also a movie about it called Out on a Limb. Personally, I think the book was better, although the movie is also good and worth watching. But yeah, perhaps give that a read. But really, any autobiography will work. I'll also give you some crystals that you can work with in this week. And yeah, let's see how it all comes together. In our next session, we will be doing the attunement or the activation. So we'll pull in the energies from the reading in the last session and the healing in today's session, and we'll pull all of that together to take us through into an activation or attunement. So that concludes our healing session or our energetic recalibration for today. I'm sending you so much love and light, and I'll see you in our next session. Take care.